Hello YouTube, we're back again having a look at the DT65, our new project mission, because we want to change a couple of things on our own engine. The first thing I'll point out, I suppose, on this one here we've got tilt and trim, so we're going to get that rigged up. This engine is a non-runner. It's not working. We'll show you what it's doing in a minute. It's backfiring through the exhaust, and it's not getting its pickup. It's not getting the fuel properly. We noticed a few wee issues with it when we first got it. The top carb was overflowing from the overflow pipe, or the overflow hole which is in there. We've rigged up a few wee bits just to get it going for now, and hopefully we're gonna work it out. We don't know what's wrong with it. I suspect the timing might be off, because when we try and start it, it acts funny, really funny. It backfires badly. So we're gonna get that head off and have a look at it. But in the meantime, we have a side issue. This is a spare power head that we have, and what we're going to try and do is get this flywheel off, have a look underneath there, and try and set the timing. With this DT65, you have timing marks along here, and you also have a groove just here. So if we move the marks to match, that will always bring your top cylinder, top dead center. This power head here is wrecked because it's broke here, so it's just a spare, but we've still got some parts on it. And what we're going to do is take this off and have a look inside it, and then take this off, have a look inside it, and compare the two. If worst case scenario, what we can do is check the timing on our own. I'll go and show you that. The other one that we have here is also identical engine, apart from the trim and tilt. So if worst case scenario, what we can do is take off this and check the timing with the timing light. Carbs are missing off this one at the minute, we're working on it. Also, I noticed another wee thing with this one when we first got it. The fuel filter on this one looks to me like it's just a standard motorbike fuel filter. It is pushing fuel sort of in the right direction, but it's not keeping it filled. So we went and got a replacement part, the actual filter. So if we go to this one and you look here, this one here is the same as this one. So that would be the first thing that we would do to try and make sure that the flow of fuel is correct. Also, we got a few other wee bits and pieces. We've got a new control key switch, because the one we were using, the one that came with this, is in a mess. As you can see here, it's all over the show, and we had to try and work out these wires, and it's a bit of a mess. So we've got a nice new clean one that's correct for the Suzuki, and we've got a few other wee bits and pieces in there we'll come to later on. So for now, we're going to pop off these flywheels and see what's what. We'll start the engine. We'll show you this trying to start, to give you an idea of what it shouldn't do, just to give you an idea of how bad it is, or just to show you the symptoms. So we'll rig that up, have a wee fire at that, and we'll be back with the flywheel puller. Yeah, you can hear it pumping through it all right. It's just that wee filter doesn't hold it too well, I don't think.
You just letting them see what it's like.
Yeah, just to show YouTube the symptoms. We already know that it's bad, so we're just going to do this just as a wee demonstration. So we've got our trim and tilt wires here that are, so that's up and down. That's how we figured out our power. We'll rig up a button to that later on. Okay, so we've got power, we've got fuel, we've got compression, and we know that we've got spark. So technically it should go. However, if your spark's not sparking at the right moment, this happens. Yeehaw. So backfiring pretty bad. We'll not continually do that. You get the point though. So we're gonna have a look at the timing.
Smells as if it's too rich.
Yeah, and you can really smell the fuel coming through it. So that tells me that the fuel is going into the combustion chamber. The combustion chamber is then getting pushed out the exhaust gas port, and while it's going into the exhaust, it's then catching spark, which is just a moment too late. It could just be as simple as a broken flywheel key, the moon key, some people call it. So we'll have to check it, and if it is just the case that the flywheel key is broke, we can reset that, put a new one in, and the timing should go back to its original settings. So we'll try that after we whip this one off to have a look at it inside, because I have a good idea that if it is a woodruff, or if it is the wee moon key or spline key, whatever you want to call it, there's a spare one in there. So I want it out first, and I want to examine this one. So we'll have a wee look at that. And we'll go for this, see if we can pop this one off. But they're not easy to get off. Some of them can be a pain in the arse. Right, let's see. So we'll get our flywheel clear. This is a heavy duty Suzuki flywheel puller. It's a big heavy one. We do have a harmonic balancer puller, but it didn't go too well the last time we tried this, so we're going for the big guns this time. When you're putting these flywheel pullers on, it's best to try and get them as even as you can and nice and central, because if you start putting them in squinty, then you'll pull one out from the wrong side and break the bolts. And then on this one here, it doesn't matter if anything breaks because it's just a spare. We're only really looking to take it apart. There's a few wee bits and pieces inside this that we can use. I'm not even sure if that camera's looking at me. So we'll tighten them down a bit. Get a good grip on them, and then put them a good few threads down. Not too far down though, because there's parts underneath that. I'm not sure if it'll hit them, but you don't want to go too far.
Right, just a wee. Beam up. That's it.
Was the impact gun we used for the last time for this?
What was it? Do you want the angle?
Is it working? You might just be able to connect it power to power.
But
So I think what we'll do, we'll get a bit of heat onto this situation.
You went to get this screwdriver. Oh, fuck.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. Huh?
Right.
Yeah, them pack guns.
It's some job, isn't it? Right.
Oh,
You see this wee key here?
yeah.
In that one? I think that's what's broke, or it's slid off it or something, maybe. So we'll have to have a look at that. We'll see if we can get that one. Now, just don't touch anything there. It's probably still warm from whenever I heated it up there. But that wee key is what we're after. Let's see here. Pair of pliers. Let's see if we can dig it out. Well, we can turn the... Right. Yep, it's going to come out.
Could he not get it off?
No, somebody couldn't get that off.
I'd make sure you...
Right, keep that there. Don't lose that. Right, put that there. So see these wee coils and shit here?
Do you think it's something to do with this timing?
Well, yeah, one of these are the timing, right? But if you look at this here, I'll show you. I don't see how to, on this particular engine, how to advance or retard the timing. Usually there's like, oh, some sort of lever or something that'll extend forward. So that tail, I think, well, I think it's a, oh, watch your toes.
Right.
I think it's a fixed timing. That just if that ever breaks, that key breaks, then it puts it off its timing. But if you, right, there's only one way to find out.
Take the one off.
That fucking one there needs to come off. That's right, we're reaching there.
Alright.
Yep.
Got it?
No, it's just the...
Up.
Alright, try that. Okay, here we go. With the truth. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, am I? I was going the wrong way. Oh, there we go. Should come off there too. Lovely. Lovely. Nice and easy. Oh, that may be warm.
Someone just a wee bit.
Now, let's see what we see. We have a broken flywheel key. That's exactly the fucking problem. Yo! There it is, look. See why it's sheared?
Nothing on it.
Nothing on it. So that is the problem with this engine.
That out.
I'll get it out. And when I get it out, that engine's going to start once we reset the timing or whatever.
You think she's
Oh,
flying around
it's slipped around it. You can see it there. See if you actually look.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll point out to the YouTube people here. If you actually look in close here, have we got a wee light?
Oh,
Give us a wee light, just to see if we can get a better view. So this non-runner has got a broken flywheel key. You're only seeing half of it there. It's flush, which isn't correct. I'll show you the actual key. So this is the key that should be in there, like that, and sticking out. But this one here has got sunk in, and I'd say they're broke. It doesn't feel broke though. Seems as if it's pushed in too far. But this is our problem. So we're going to try and fix that, put it all back together, and if she starts, we're in business.
just the way Humpty Dumpty done.
And I'll not say the name, but the person who sold us the engine, sorry bro, there was your problem. Do you remember we broke one of, remember we made one of these before?
Mm-hmm.
The camera can see this here. Oh. Hope the camera can see me being a fucking twat. Right, here we go. It's broke. It's only half the size of what it should be, look. It's wore down.
It's 4 down.
So let's give us a comparison. Put the two of them in my hand there, and we'll compare the two.
It's catched it.
Oh, I look at the difference in size. See that?
Maybe putting a diamond off because
it will. That's exactly what's wrong.
One down, you see.
Yeah. So we'll put our new one on, and look at that for a difference. See how much it sits out. Now let's just check this flywheel because we could use the other one. If this one here is in any way. Oh, it is alright. That one's got scoring on it. Yeah, I could use, let's see that there. How clean's that one? Oh, aye. Now, again, so we'll just show YouTube. If you look, I'll take my camera off my head again. So if you look inside this one here, I'll try and move that light in case we could glare. If you look here, you can see all the score marks where it's went round and it's been eating that key. And if you look at our nice new one, perfect.
But even them there.
Yeah, even the teeth look cleaner. You know, even the back plate. The wee magnets. Well, now they're different.
That's a different.
That's a different magneto. Oh, it should still work, aye. Although in saying that, I wonder will it? Yeah, it should do. Although they're pulsar there.
Hold on. What's that there?
That's a wee screw in there. I don't know. Right, look at that. It's not good. That's come off of something. Well, we'll give a. So we've noticed that I'm not sure if the camera actually picked this up there, but we've noticed it should be the same. There's coils in here, or the wee magnets, the magneto or whatever it's called, is a wee bit different. In this one here, we've got sections.
I think what it
but in this one we don't. But they both look the same. That would have been doing damage. The wee tiny screw. So in the engine that we bought, again, the guy that sold us the engine, I'll not give your name or anything. This was in this little screw here. I'm sure you can make that out. Was inside your magnets. So, and it broke your key way. But anyway, we're going to try it with this one. I think it should be the same. We'll try it with this one. We'll give this one a clean out though first. Give it a good, it's a bit rusty and whatnot, so we'll clean that out and try that on. There's the other half of the key.
What?
There's the other half.
It's cut now.
And something snapped that and clean in half. Yep.
And that's snapped the timing off.
Right, we'll give this one a wee clean up and we'll get it back on. So we'll just take a wee bit of sandpaper and so look at that one there now. Look, that's sort of done. We see this one here. See it now?
That's come up. But I think it don't
need to
think
give it a wee
different.
rinse.
Aye. Some working there. Look at the machine working at it.
Oh aye, the engineering in any engine's brilliant, isn't it? I'm a geek, like I'll sit and watch videos like that, no, on YouTube or whatever.
You put the new starter on.
The new starting button, yeah, because it'll give us choke and all. His doesn't. No, the one, remember I was saying the other day, that button, although it's a start button, it's not the start button for this engine, because it won't give you choke, whereas that other one should. I'll rig it up in a wee while and see if we can get it going first. We're going to need water to it, I think, and then if it does start. The muffs, although see, these engines don't run on muffs too well. We are ready to install it, so we've cleaned up our new stator plate, flywheel, sorry, nice and clean inside and out. We've got our new key in, cleaned all this up, checked all the wee bits and pieces, all looks good. I'm going to flip it around and line up the keyway. Now you're supposed to torque these to a particular torque, but we don't have one. The idea is not to get it too tight. Don't swing on them because they're not actually. Oh, this bolt doesn't actually turn it. All it does is hold it down. It's the flywheel key. Now that should be different timing from there. Now we had a couple of wee bits that I need to get off this one. A few washers. something on the edge of that there, the screwdriver or whatever to hold it. Let's see here. Just in there. Not against the starter, it'll catch up against this side. Come around this side of it. Here. And there. That's it, hold her there. Ready?
Go ahead.
Hang on, Sam, I've got my arms up and elbows here, or in grease. I'll pass you to my dad.
I told him you were interested, so he says no, the head and everything's fine on it. It's just when he took the head off, because it was only going 2 cylinders.
Aye.
And he says that it's just the pistons damaged on it, so you'd have to take the thing off to get at the piston to put new piston on it. But he says that's going, you know.
Alright, so it's just the piston, it's not actually the cylinder wall?
Yeah, so if you ring him now or today or whatever, and you talk to him yourself.
Right, okay, I'll give him a shout.
Right, cheers.
Okay, right, see you later.
There you go.
Well, just let YouTube know. That's my mate Sam, and he's got another outboard that has issues, and I'm going to end up getting it. I'm going to try and fix it. It's one of the Daihatsu jobbies, a 60 horsepower. It's a nice engine, so that's a later on project. But for now, we're continuing on with this. Fuel filter. So this is our new fuel filter here. Part number 154094400. Okay. Oh, I need a wee bolt for this. They didn't give me one with it. Let's see if I can find one. I don't know what that filter is, but it's not off this engine. Yeah, that's much better. Right, let's see if it'll fill and hold, because it wasn't holding any the other day. Oh yes. Right, so I was going to rig up this here, I hope, into this mess somehow. So we've got earth.
It been heat.
And green. Oh, that's why. I was thinking, that doesn't work. That's not good. But I've just clicked on that our battery's not connected. Right. So that should be our new key rigged up. We've got our trim and tilt. We'll need to get a button. That there's a mess, that thing. Right, we've got good connection. We've got our button. Alright, see if we're getting anything from it. Oh, we've got... Okay, so our choke solenoid's not kicking in it there. That's alright, I'm not going to start it yet, I'm just trying to figure out. Ah. Right, see if it will give us choke. Oh yes, that's that one. That will start it. Okay. Okay. Now let's see what happens.
Hey.
Did you hear the sound of success? Come here to see us.
First time.
First go. Oh.
You want them up, sir?
Oh, fucking right to do.
Suppose you have taken that out for a test one.
Fuck, I'm gonna rig it right up to that. That one's coming off. That. What do you see us here now? Watch this, watch this.
Well, you've got your rope on it. Oh, the rope's on the kid.
Watching.
First time too.
Hey, stop.
No, I need to.
No backfire in there. Under there, trying to keep the water
To see if it even spits water. Right. Want me to turn it around? Or maybe back a bit even? Alright, here we go. I don't know what's causing that.
Oh.
It's over revving because of the idle screw's too high. To turn the thingy down, where'd that wee electrical screwdriver go?
Right there.
Where?
Over.
There. Oh, the oops, sorry.
That's the key of it.
Hi.
Right, so I have to dick around with this wee bit till it. That's now working too. Okay, so it's going to get noisy for a minute. Yeah, figure this out. Oh, just work my camera. Huh? No, that's a wee thingy sensor. Ours doesn't have it. Okay, here we go. Now, where did my wee bar go there? A wee bit of rubber.
Go back, lift it up and round it.
Right, aye. Let's see if it sounds better now. Right, so we're going to try again. I noticed that the pump was upside down, so I'm not sure that's actually going to make a difference while looking at it, but you never know at night. So this pipe here didn't fit, which is strange. It means someone's been at it. But we'll run it now and let it run and see what happens. I'm fucking soaking the place. Well, so far so good. We'll call that a fix. So we'll say that's part 2 of this video. Part 3 will be putting it on there. Once we get it on there, get a wee tilt and trim button rigged up, get a few bits and pieces done to transfer it across, and we'll make that part 3. So if you liked the wee video, as always, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you'll not miss the next video.